Another movie where I'm like, should I really be complaining about life? Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing The Hill, which is about very simple premise. This is based off a true story of Ricky Hill, where growing up, his dream was to play Major League Baseball. However, with a horrible spine disorder and a leg disorder, think about Forrest Gump, but true story wise, a lot of odds were not in his favor, as well as a father who is just like, nope, I will not support you because I want you to be a preacher. And what do you know? Happiness ensues, as well as some interesting premises with this story. So, did I like this movie? I thought it was a pretty good movie. I did think for being 2 hours and 6 minutes, it was a little long. It focused on the wrong things. And if it focused on the later half of his career of trying to go into the Major League Baseball, it would have been so much better. But let's talk about the positives of the film. I think it's a very well-intentioned movie. Dennis Quaid, I thought, okay, Dennis Quaid's in the movie. He's going to be in the movie for about 15, 30 minutes. Nah, he was in the movie the whole time. So I was actually surprised to see his presence in this movie as a whole. I think the aesthetic of the movie looks good. This is based in the 70s. The cars, the landscape, the small Texas towns, everyone involved, it felt very believable. It's a grounded movie where it's not like miracles, like, oh my God, brain aneurysm disappeared. Because even though there are some quote unquote miracles, it's more of perseverance and, telling the system to kind of go screw himself. I'm going to do what I want to do, and there's no doctor's going to tell me I can't do anything. Uh, People might say it's a preachy movie. It's very religious. This is one of the more religious-esque movies. Like, there's movies like Running the Bases where there's religious stuff in the background and there's some preachy stuff here and there. But the overall message is like, yo, this kind of isn't a religious movie. Some people saying Sound of Freedom is you're high on crack if you truly think so. This one, there is a lot of religious elements because the dad is a pastor and his total faith in God and Jesus, and just him not wanting him to play baseball and his just, tunnel vision of that really does make it a more faith-based than other movies I've seen. This is Baptist religion, so I don't really know anything about the Baptist religion, so I'm sorry, there's that. But this story is very much focused on him being young. I would say him in the middle school, junior high, not really junior high, I would say more middle school type of story, which I was expecting to be more high school and then making it into the major leagues, which I understand they wanted to focus on this family element, but I think if they focused on him, like his true struggles of when he breaks his ankle, him getting his diagnosis of like his spine is in a bad shape, and then him making it to the Toronto Expos, which is kind of a true story, so you know what actually occurs, and focus on what happened in the time he played Major League. Maybe he didn't really play a lot in those 4 years. I don't know. The story doesn't tell it. The story kind of says after his spine gave out, he had to get rid of playing baseball, which he was in Fort Worth, Texas right now. So I think that's pretty cool for Ricky Hill to tell his story. Is it a interesting story? I do think so, but I totally wish it focused, like I said again, on his later half of his career, not the family element, which I understand having the grandmother, the mom, the brother, sister, and the father is really important, and the girlfriend. But the last 30 minutes, I was really, really invested in the story. Like right when high school happened and him trying to raise money, I was full-fledged into this movie. But the lead time getting there was a little draggy and wasn't as interesting as I think the director and writer thought it was. So overall, The Hill, it's a good movie. It's a very faithful movie. It makes you think, am I really struggling? Should I be complaining about the little things in life? Like, I'm doing pretty good for myself. Yeah, of course, everyone's in debt nowadays with the economy and everything crashing. But things will get better. I mean, I'm healthy. I'm physically fit, mentally fit. Do I really have that much to complain about? So The Hill will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futons, which goes at 60%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have critics a 37% with 27 of them, audience score at 97%, not shocked with 250, no critic consensus. Like I said, a lot of these faith-based movies like Running the Bases, The Hill, it's a good faith-based sports drama. like I said it before, if they focused more on the later half of his life, I would have given it an easy 80. But anyway, 97, or was it 37, 60. Chase Talk with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if things Futon to you. Blue Futon, take a great day. Now, I don't care what you say tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. And like I said, let's just make sure our lives aren't as bad as we really think they are.